Hey beauties, it's Riri. If you're new here, I'm an over 40 lover of all things beauty and I love showcasing indie brands here on my channel. Speaking of indie brands, we're talking about the new Dark Matter collection from Black Moxy Cosmetics. Alright beauties, before we dive in, please don't forget to subscribe down below and give the video a thumbs up if you do enjoy. We are diving right in. I am going to pop up my swatch video of this brand new collection that's going to be launching on the 26th from Black Moxy Cosmetics, and I'm also going to be popping up some eye swatches, and then we're going to dive into a look. I already know what I'm going to do, or at least I think I know what I'm going to do. I really love that when Black Moxy does something, it's a small little curated collection, and they do mainly single shadows. So of course, as I'm talking, you guys will see my swatch video as well as my eye swatches. I did swatch each of the 4 shades in the collection with a NYX glitter primer on my right eye, and then a black base on my left eye, just to see if there was any difference. I'm gonna go ahead and note now before we dive into our actual look with the collection and let you know that some of these are more flaked and have a little bit more of a texture to them or a slight grittiness to them. So I'm gonna note for you guys, if you do not like that, this may not be the collection for you. And you can use code HONESTBEAUTY15 for 15% off all of your Black Moxy Cosmetics purchases. I am prepped with the P. Louise base. This is the Rumor 02. And today I'm gonna be showcasing with the actual look, or for an actual look, the shade Radiation. And I'm going to do a deep dark grungy look, so I have no base or anything on yet. I do have my brows done, and I'm going to go in with some eye tape. And this is just going to allow me to be kind of as messy as I want to be, but I think I want it to be a pretty sharp wing, so that's what I'm going to aim for. We put these on, and then we're going to dive in with our look. And I'll note with the eye tapes too, you don't have to be super precise. We're going to go in and clean everything up before we go into our base products. And I am going to go in first with a couple of mattes from the NOMAD Cosmetics Amore y Morte palette. Of course, I'm going to go to the Death side, and I'm going to start with the actual shade Death. I'm going to use a kind of pinched tighter brush because I really want this to be kind of full opacity for my black. And again, I'm going in kind of just very haphazardly, very sloppily, very messily, and I'm really going to pull it out. And I don't want to go too high with this. Again, you can be sloppy with it, but I want to have room to kind of blend this out with the gray. And you're not really going to see the black. This is just more so a base for our shadow. And my mirror is over here, so I do apologize, but I wanted to be able to have my camera a little bit closer to me. You can see how well this laid it down, how well it blended out. It is true black, but as you can see, you could feather the edges and really blend that out, and it blends out beautifully. I love NOMAD Cosmetics. Of course, I love indie brands. They have a soft spot in my heart. We all know that. Next up, I'm going to go into a super open fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into the lighter gray here called Tomb. And I'm going to kiss the edge of the black, still kind of pulling it out. And I'm going to put this where the black ends and take it up into my crease. I'm going to go into Inferno now, which is a deeper gray, and I'm going to do the same thing. Basically, I'm just looking for a super smoked out eye, but I'm winging it out. And whatever shape you prefer for your eye shape, or just whatever looks better for you, of course, do whatever makes you feel like the best version of yourself. We don't have to be super precise. Again, we're going to go in and clean this up, and then of course our shimmer shade is really going to hide most of this. I just want to kind of have it to where the different grays are kind of peeking through once I get that shimmer shade on. Going back into Tomb, which was our light gray. And then I'm going to take that Tomb all the way up to my brow bone. Again, very fluffy brush. And this is going to be an incredibly easy look. I'm going to go back in with the tighter packed brush and just slightly intensify. And that is literally it for the look. This is literally short and sweet. I'm going to go in with some NYX glitter glue next. And you can go in with a flat brush. I typically just go in with my finger. And I will note less is more. And you want to kind of wait just a second for it to kind of feel tacky. And then you'll lay down your shimmer shade. So I'm taking this, again, pretty low, just on top of the black. And Black Moxy is located here in North Carolina, which I think is super cool. I always feel like I'm the Lone Ranger over here in North Carolina. I know there are a couple of other creators that are based in North Carolina, but literally not very many. Not very many at all. So we're going to go in with the shade Radiation. Again, they're a little bit more textured or flaked. So just note that, and I would definitely highly recommend that you do your eyes first because you will get some fallout with these. That does not bother me. We'll just clean it up. And I want to take it all the way across, although I still want to leave that little bit of that sharp edge from the black. And wherever we laid that NYX glitter glue at, it's really going to adhere from there. I have also swatched these and tried these without having any primer down, and they work just fine. We're going to take the eye tape off. That's the look. We're going to smoke out the lower lash line in just a second. This is the look, and as you can see, I don't have to do anything to it except for clean up the lower lash line. I'm going to go in with a wipe and clean that up. I will BRB. Alright, we are back. As you can see, super easy, very impactful. You're going to definitely get some fallout and stuff like that. Just be cautious to maybe do your eyes first. I'm going to do my base with you guys real quick and just kind of speed it up maybe, or we can chit chat for a few moments. This is the Dermatology #1 primer. And I'm only going to put this kind of in my little pore area right here. Of course, I was moisturized and well hydrated prior to filming. I really like this collection. I like how this is, you can lean this very grungy if you wanted to, which y'all know I really am a fan of. Alright. We are going to go in with a firm, like kabuki style brush. I'm going to go in with my Pink Honey BFF Bronzing Face Frosting in Cookie Butter. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on first because I want this to be nice and richly pigmented. You're going to see I'm going to look crazy as heck for just a second because I'm going to put my foundation on top, and I really want this to be able to kind of peek through for me. That is also a really good tip too. If you have maybe a product like, I love this, I love the texture of it and stuff like that, but if I don't take a very much less is more approach with it, it's clearly too much. I look like an Oompa Loompa. But if you are finding that that is happening, if you go in with those products first that maybe are a little bit too rich in tone, or maybe they're a little bit too warm, whatever the case may be, do those products first. I'm going to go straight into my Tower 28 blush. I'm going to do the exact same thing. This is in the shade Office Hours. I've literally been using this every single time that I've been doing my makeup. And the same thing. It's going to be a little crazy, a little sunburnty. I kind of just wanted to show y'all today. Honestly, I want to showcase the collection, of course, but to also say, like, you don't have to be so perfect, because that doesn't exist, but you don't have to be so perfect and so precise in your makeup application, ever. Now, from here, I'm going to go in with the Balm Antidotes Tinted Moisturizer. This is shade 26. And with my foundations, I always work from the back of my hand. That gives me a little bit more control, and it gives me the less is more approach, which I appreciate as somebody with drier, more textured, and mature skin. Now from here, I'm going to start first feathering from where I left off with the blush and the bronzer. Then I'm going to go on top very lightly. I don't want to disrupt anything, but I'm definitely aiming to kind of lighten it a little bit and have it be to where it's just kind of peeking through. Again, I do apologize that my mirror's over here today. Alright, and as you can see now, you just see the flush of everything kind of peeking through. I really love that technique, and as of course I get like more tan in the summertime, I won't have to do that. But for now, that is what I'm doing, and I really love it. So far, everything looks great. I'm going to go in with a really small detail or like pencil type brush. I'm going to go back into the shade Death, and I'm literally going to line the lower lash line and connect the lid to the lower lash line. Next, I'm going to go into still a detail brush, but a little bit thicker, and I'm going to go into the shade Tomb, which is our light gray, and I'm literally just going to continue where it's smoked out at and smoke this out just a little bit. I love where we're at. I'm gonna go in. This may not look good, but y'all, I don't even care. Okay, I want to use it anyways. This is the Illuminati Gel Paint Electric Pink eyeliner. And when they say electric pink, y'all, it's electric pink. So I'm gonna put this in the waterline. All right, and then I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Sky High in Cosmic Black. And then I'm gonna go in with the Tanais Gloss in the shade Plumeria Petals. And then I will be RB. Alright beauties, and here is our finished look using the brand new Black Moxy Cosmetics collection. This collection launches on May 26th. All the pricing, deets, and everything will be down below, and of course you can use code HONESTBEAUTY15 for 15% off. I had to add some big old chunky freaking earrings. I have the pink hair ties. I think it looks amazing. I love it so much. Let me know what you think. Comment down below what your favorite shade was from the collection. And thank you so very much to Black Moxy Cosmetics for gifting this collection to me. I love you beauties. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And of course, be your own best beautiful. Bye beauties. This is